Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Jim Rats. As always, it is me, XFL Jim. And we're getting feisty with it. Joined, of course. It's been a while since all three of us been together, but we're joined, of course, by Chase Sessoms, a.k.a. the Wolf of Oaklawn. And the man, the myth, the legend below us, but always above us in our hearts, it is Eric, a.k.a. Uncle fucking Rico, a.k.a. E-Top 2-1.
You want it? I'm going to give it to you right now.
That's what we're about to do. I saw it. So Chase or Eric, you guys, I'm on my phone, so you'll have to run point on the comments or anything like that. I saw something about a thumbnail question.
Yeah, Sports Facts asking, what the flying fuck is that thumbnail?
It's showing how ragged our hands are from putting these picks in and putting the work in, that we're all hard-working boys.
I haven't seen this thumbnail. Hold on. Let me.
We're hard-working guys that put in the work for these picks.
Okay, just your tough man hands.
How do you
masturbate with those hands, man? That's my question. That's got to be. Do you wear like a velvet glove or something?
Well, it's like you could give yourself the old OTP HJ.
Okay, yeah, an
do
OTP
it yourself.
HJ makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
No, those hands are run ragged from putting these picks in and giving the people so much like great content.
It's true.
I don't know if Eric saw what the thumbnail was.
This is one of those times where I feel like
I'm scared to look.
It's just a hand. That's all it is. It's just a hand. I already told Chase about the new gym that's going to be debuting probably in the next couple of months.
The new gym?
There's a new gym that'll be coming. So, Eric, I don't know if you know about the expanded world of the gyms. There's like USFL Gym, UFL Gym, XFL Gym, XFL 2023 Gym. There's a lot of gyms. We're introducing, I don't know whether to call him Gimp Gym or just full leather bodysuit gym. Because I ordered a full leather bodysuit off Amazon.
Jesus.
It's in line with the tits that I ordered like 2 or 3 years ago, so they're going to be friends of the Tit Goblin. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about college basketball. It's been an awesome week. It's been a fun week. I'm ready to dive into Saturday. Any thoughts or takes you guys want to get off before we just jump right into picks?
I have gripes. I have a gripe with Georgia and just the lack of situational awareness there. Uncle Rico, what about you?
Coaches are fucking morons. They jack off to having a couple timeouts at the end of the game. They don't manage the beginning part of the second half, and these runs happen and games are lost during that time. They're so hell-bent on having timeouts at the end of the game to set stuff up. Reality of the situation, there's so many goddamn reviews now. People get their 6th foul, get the extra timeout. They shouldn't have a hard-on for having extra timeouts. Like, if a team goes on a run, you should call a timeout. I mean, what Minnesota did against Nebraska last weekend, fucking criminal. Minnesota in control of that game, dominating that game, played a bad 4-minute stretch of basketball. Nico, their coach, just fucking sat on his fucking hands for the whole second half. They were up. I think they're up 9, doesn't call a timeout until they're done 8 after Nebraska saw a couple threes go in. That's the fucking ballgame, dude. Because anytime you play Nebraska, it's just a glorified 3-point shooting competition. They see a couple go in, the game's over. So these coaches are just dumb because they're like, we got to sit on timeouts. It's kind of like the NFL, not the NFL, but college football, like going for 2, NFL going for 2, chasing points, ends up getting them in the long run. And it's just, they're just so naive. They just don't get it. And these beat reporters are too much of chicken shits because they don't want their media credentials pulled away to ask them serious questions.
Are you telling me you don't appreciate the beauty of Nebraska ball, Eric?
It's just a glorified 3-point shooting contest.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
I need you.
We had just as many points in the paint almost as Michigan on Tuesday?
Michigan sucks, dude. I know they beat Michigan State. Michigan State couldn't even hit a broadside of a barn last night, dude.
Uncle Rico, I need you to talk to my wife about what you just said with the whole, using timeouts earlier in the game, because she tells me that it doesn't matter what basketball game, Nothing matters except for the last 2 minutes. And it makes me so mad whenever she's right about that.
I
I
respect
spent like 2 hours.
I feel like
watching the
that's
game.
extra true in like the NBA too.
I respectively disagree with your four half, bud.
I do as well.
You boys ready to get in some picks for this Saturday?
Let's get it.
I got 11 a.m. I have one at 11.
I got 2 at
Go ahead.
11. Okay, I'll start us off. I'm taking Wake Forest +6 here. The line kind of moved. They opened up at 4-point dogs at home. I might sprinkle a little bit on the money line. I'm still on the fence about that. But how can I not be in love with this Deacons team? Give me Wake, baby.
Yeah, I looked at that one. Wade historically doesn't cover last on the road, especially in the quote unquote bigger conferences. My first one, I'm going to Blacksburg. I'm taking Vatek plus the points. I'm also going to do a small little sprinkle on the money line. I think this is a good spot to fade Duke, coming off a 29-point home point win over Louisville. Now they have a travel for a noon tip. Meanwhile, Vatek has been outstanding at home, 11-1 this season. Statistically sets up well for them. Played a slow pace, force opponents into half-court offenses. That keeps the margin tight, exactly what you want while catching double digits. Vatek also protects the rim, limits fast break points, defends the three well, and also kind of rebounds at a high level. Also revenge spot for Jaden Chinook. I'll take Vatek here plus the points. I got him at 12.5 and a small sprinkle on the plus 652 money line.
Woo-hoo.
See, I'm looking.
I got one more at 11. Do you have any 11, Chase? Or
I've got one at 11. I'm looking at the Texas Tech UCF game. I'm taking Texas Tech -5 here, and because I mean, even though UCF has a home court advantage, I think that turnover is going to be the big story of this game. UCF's turned the ball over at a higher rate, and that's the biggest glaring difference between two evenly matched teams in the stat splits. I know Texas Tech, they're not directly off of that big win against Houston last weekend, but I think that they're still ready to go, and we're not worrying about like a negative bounce back here. So I'm taking Texas Tech -5 against UCF in some Big 12 action.
We're going head to head, my friend, because I took UCF plus half with a plus 192. I love this Texas Tech team. I have a future on them to win it all. On them last week against Houston, but they've been off for a week. They're coming off a big win. Everyone's talking about them in the media. Now they're traveling to Orlando and they have Kansas on deck. That's a tough scheduling spot in my eyes. UCF has been strong at home. This is going to be one of those blackout crowds. Everyone's going to be wearing a black T-shirt. They're going to want to push the tempo, and that's key because Texas Tech really doesn't have a deep rotation. When you look at their best players, Toppin, he plays all 40 minutes. Fatigue could easily become a factor. UCF does shoot the three extremely well, especially at home, and Texas Tech has been vulnerable, giving up some three-point looks. So I'll take UCF plus the 5.5 and plus 193 on the money line.
Is that Toppin Obi Toppin's brother? I know there have been a couple of Toppins.
I don't believe so. He's
Okay.
smooth, though. I mean, he is smooth. And I love how they always beat Houston. I think that's 5 straight against Houston?
Yeah.
All right, boys. 1 p.m. is my next one.
I got 2 at 12.
I got 1 at 12.
Chase, why don't you go first?
All right, first one, Texas A&M plus 3.5 at Georgia. This is a pure spite bet after Georgia fucked up my parlay on Tuesday night. It was some bullshit. So I'm going to go ahead and put Georgia on my shit list. I'm taking Texas A&M plus the 3.5. And then I've got San Diego State at Utah State. I'm taking Utah State minus the 5.5 here. Utah State shoots the lights out. And if you look at the stat splits, Utah State allows a better shooting percentage from 2 and 3. Turnovers might also play a role here at the game, too, with San Diego State coughing it up about 13 times a game. I think you got a great shooting team. You got a team that's prone to turning the ball over. That sounds like a prescription for a recipe for a cover for a home favorite. So Utah State minus 5.5, and then Texas A&M plus 3.5.
Going head to head, I took Georgia minus 3.5. I know the Tennessee loss was frustrating. I was on them as well. I think it's a great bounce back spot. Texas A&M coming in, winning 3 straight, fresh off a blowout at South Carolina with Alabama looming on deck. Georgia, on the other hand, has been excellent at home, 11-2 this season and winning nearly 80% of the home games under Mike White. This matchup fits up perfectly what Georgia wants to do: run, attack the rim, and shoot threes. They also lead the nation in blocks and rebounding. We saw Tennessee, who had the size, able to take some advantage interior rebounding the ball. Texas A&M doesn't have that size. I expect a focused bounce back effort here. I'll take Georgia here minus the 3.5.
Getting back on that horse, Eric. I respect it.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Just gotta hit it and quit it, dude. Hit it and quit it, man.
1 p.m. for me. I move on to Oklahoma straight up versus Texas. I like for those of you who have been following me, when I see these super close games and I see like a line flip, like Oklahoma opened as a 1-point favorite here, and then I could get them at plus 102 here, and then a nice little pick 'em action. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. Give me them Sooners.
There you go.
Also at 1 p.m., because I only have 2 at 1 p.m., I'm taking Arizona State, Arizona over 163.5. This is the numbers came into my head. I woke up. I shit like a devil because I had so many fried mushrooms last night.
What did you have last night, dude?
Me and my dad got like a fryer, and he made fried mushrooms and jalapeno poppers. And I had like 30 fried mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I just woke up shitting like the devil.
30 fried mushrooms.
Yeah. They're delicious, Eric. And they're mushrooms, so they're good for you.
But they're fried.
So it's the mushroom inside the fry counteracts the bad from the fry.
Why don't you just have a mushroom?
No, because fried mushrooms are I love regular mushrooms too. But like fried mushrooms are the best.
Fried mushrooms with some ranch. Boom.
Yeah. But it was light range. It was light range.
That jalapeno poppers, though, will give you what I call the burning ring.
Oh, dude. So I woke up to that, and then the numbers just came to me, and I took the over in Arizona State.
Well,
over 163.5.
Oh, I'm jealous because I'm on day fucking 27 of Whole 30 again. So I'm jealous of
You can eat mushrooms, you just can't fry them, right?
What?
Can you eat mushrooms, just not fried?
Yeah, I had mushrooms on my steak last night. It was great.
Oh, you saute them up?
Saute those little bitches up and a little,
I love that.
Little avocado oil and call it a day.
I was going to call you out if you used butter for the sauteing because that is not Whole 30.
No butter. No butter here.
That day 27 of Whole 30 is about the time that I start crying and eating pickles, in the middle of the night.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like the first time I did it was a bitch, but like now it's like it's not that bad.
I'm still debating doing a month of anti-Whole 30.
Is that just your existence?
No. It's like, but you eat nothing but like super processed foods. You don't drink regular water. Like you have to drink something that's flavored. Like maybe I'll drink Kool-Aid every day, and then I'll smoke just like a half a pack or a pack of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. My dog's name is Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid, and he just came running into the room. Around.
That's my man's Kool-Aid. I've got 2 plays at 1 o'clock. What about you, Uncle Rico?
I'm dead till 4.
Okay. First thing, I'm also looking at a total SMU and Louisville. I'm taking the over 161.5. 2 of the higher scoring teams in the country, so I'm going to go just fucks around with the over. I'm not impressed by Louisville, but I decided to stay away from betting against them, though I was very tempted to do so after seeing them get blown out by Duke earlier this week. But I'm going to go ahead and say they bounce back. That there's a ton of points here. SMU, Louisville over 161.5. Then I'm also taking Ohio State +4 at Wisconsin. Ohio State, one of the better teams in the paint, shoot 60% in the paint from 2-point. They're also one of the more efficient shooting teams in the country. Wisconsin doesn't take away what Ohio State does best. So I'm going with the road dog, Ohio State +4.
Road dog.
Oh, yeah. I got nothing until 3.
I got nothing until 3:30.
Okay, let's roll 3 o'clock. Numbers they called to me: Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee State under 141. Baby,
Respect.
That's what we're rolling with there. The numbers. It was just basically anytime I get to bet on red amorphous blob teams, I'm going to find a way to make that happen. There will be round robins today. There will be parlays today.
Yeah. And let's make some money asking if I looked at the Holy Bull down at Gulfstream today. I'm gonna be honest, man. Since I stopped the show, like I've not handicapped a card.
Has it been a little relaxing?
No, I feel listless and lost, honestly.
Really? I mean, like, dude, when I do August, when I shut stuff down in August, it feels so fucking nice, dude. Like, not to have to like grind out a fucking Nationals baseball game. It feels so fucking nice, dude.
Right. No, it's for me, it's a little bit of like it's a ritual, and it became like a daily ritual, like 7 days a week. So like I'm missing my routine and I'm missing my ritual. So because I was doing that, I went ahead and started looking at the Southwest Stakes card, which is next Friday, because it was supposed to be today, but they moved it. So I got plenty of time to just do that and be in my spot.
Real quick, I do not think that Porter Moser makes it out of the season. I think he is DOA.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a good Oklahoma team.
No. But I think they win this game, and I'm also at 3 p.m. I'm taking the under 149 in Southern Utah Abilene Christian.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a gross ass game. And then my last 3 p.m. game, Texas State. I'm taking them straight up versus Old Dominion. This is another close game where Texas State opened up as a slight favorite. It's a minus 103 money line, and I just love these coin flip games so much. It invigorates me and makes me it brings out the gambler. Right. I love it. And then I got one at 3:30.
I'll go ahead and jump in with my one at 3:30. Looking at the BYU Kansas game, I'm taking BYU plus the 4.5 because on the road, what makes the difference for a team is someone who can just go out and get buckets. And that's exactly what AJ DeBonsa does for BYU. He's one of the best scorers in the country. I think he keeps it close. And was it Fog Allen? Is that the name of Kansas's place? Either way, in the Fog, he gets the points and keeps it close against Kansas. A Kansas team that I haven't really been impressed with for like a couple years now. Like Bill Self is on his way out and he keeps having health problems. So I think he's probably, I don't know, phoning in that coaching job. So I'm taking BYU plus the 4.5 there.
My 3:30 is the under in Davidson at Richmond, under 142 here. Spiders hurt people. They're gonna hurt Davidson. They're gonna make a lot of points happen. Yeah, spiders hurt people. I don't know if you knew this, Eric, but spiders cause over 30 deaths a year in the United States of America.
30?
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, it's probably more than that, but it's at least over 30.
I didn't know that yet.
I bet it's at least over 30. I would think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I'm good until 5.
I've got a 4 o'clock game.
I know Eric has some 4 o'clock games.
Do you want me to say mine or does Chase want to
go ahead?
No, go ahead, Eric. You've been quiet for too long.
I took UCLA here minus 3.5 at home. Indiana coming off an emotional rivalry win over Purdue. Now they're traveling west for this one. Historically tough spots for teams in the Eastern time zone in the Big Ten that are traveling out west to play 35% against the numbers since we've seen the 4 West Coast teams join the Big Ten. UCLA has been solid at home, covering 8 of the last 10, including a straight up and cover against Purdue. Defensively, the Bruins are a league top 15 nationally in adjusted efficiency, top 10 opponent 2-point percentage. Indiana wants to score inside. That's going to be tough against the UCLA's rim protection. UCLA also plays at a slower tempo, which limits transition chances, helps them control the margin. I'll lay the 3.5 with the Bruins.
That's what I thought about doing too. I almost jumped on that one. I like that.
So we're in the same game, but we attacked it a different way. Indiana, UCLA. I'm going under 142 here because what the unders taker likes to tombstone the fun out of games with the unders because I think these are 2 pretty stout defensive teams. So instead of fucking around with who I think is going to travel well going west and the spread and everything, I'm just going to lean into the under in this game because I think we got 2 defensive teams knocking heads here. So under 142, Indiana at UCLA.
Who knows? You boys got anything else at 4?
Nope.
I'm dead until 7, I think.
All right, I'll move on to 5 o'clock. I got 2. My last 2 at 5 p.m. The first one is Bradley going up against Drake. I'm taking Bradley plus 2 here. Again, open up way closer. Close at 2. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on that money line at plus 115 for Bradley. Bad name. Bad name for a man, right? Bradley,
totally.
Yeah.
That or the name is because then they're shortened to Brad. You know.
Yeah. No, can't do it.
Yeah.
And then last game, Oklahoma State. I'm just taking them on the money line. If they can't have anything in football, I want to give them this one win in basketball. Plus 108 for OK State.
Very nice. Very nice. I've got one at 4:30.
Lay it on me, Chase.
Kentucky at Arkansas. We're going Arkansas minus 6.5. Fuck Kentucky forever. If I can get Arkansas minus 1 million on the alternate line, I'm going to hopefully take that. It might not be plus money, but I'm hoping it will be plus money. So Arkansas by 1 million over Kentucky at home in Bud Walton.
Arkansas
if they lose that game, is Pope done?
After losing to Calipari twice in a row? I don't know.
I don't know if he makes the end of the year.
They're on a little winning streak right now, though.
I don't know if he does.
Yeah, Kentucky won't be very patient with him, which is
for the $20 million roster.
Right.
Despite popular fear, spiders cause few human deaths each year. Reliable estimates from multiple sources show the deaths is extremely low worldwide, fewer than 10 per year.
Damn. I was wrong.
Tripled it up.
Are all of those in Australia too?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. In the United States, it's 3 a year.
Well, I had one of the numbers right.
Yeah. That's the issue with reporting. It's just most of them, there's really like 100 that just don't get reported.
It probably said 3.0 and I just read it as 30. We're going to go with that.
Spiders have been designed to subdue small prey, not humans. Okay. Well, here's one for you. Many spider bites are misdiagnosed. So maybe the number's a little inflated.
Okay, maybe it's that.
Okay. All right.
I've got something at 6:30.
I'm all picked out. I got all my picks in.
All right, I'll jump into the 6:30 then. Auburn at Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee minus 5.5. I think Tennessee is a better team defensively. I think that Tennessee's style of play is going to slow down an Auburn team that wants to go fast, wants to run the court. I know that I should be fading Tennessee after their overtime win at Georgia, but I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm going Tennessee minus 5.5, and then I'm done until 9:30.
All right, I am going out to Jim's neck of the woods, kind of. I'm taking Creighton plus 8 and a sprinkle on the money line at plus 295. I faded Creighton earlier this week against Marquette, but now we have a situational flip against UConn. I'm going to take them. Saw this trend where it is teams that are unranked coming off a 14 to 45 point loss. And now you play a top 6 ranked team in conference play. It's 63% against the number. That is a huge trend that has my interest peaked.
Does it have a lot of like data points on that trend?
Oh, it has a ton, dude.
Okay.
I'll pull it up right there. Where is it? Creighton, high variance team built around 3-point shooting, due for some positive regression, shot awful against Marquette. You kind of shown a vulnerability to give up looks from deep. I think this is a bounce back spot for the Blue Jays. And look, UConn's great. Dan Hurley, probably the best coach in America. But
I feel like they let people hang around them.
I can't take a team seriously when your best player, and I'm sure he's a great kid, is Terrace Reed Jr. I just can't take that team seriously, dude. So I'm going to take UConn here. Plus 8, plus 295.
I hate Hurley so much. Just his sideline persona is just like, I want to punch you in the face. Everything you're doing makes you punch.
That's why I'd probably get fucking along great with him.
I was going to say that that's a real Uncle Rico kind of guy.
Wait. I could tell stories from my young coaching days, coaching kids. Oh God.
I feel like Eric probably did love like a classic, like the early 2000s, 90s, 80s Tom Izzo.
Oh, huge. So the trend is 174, 103 and 2.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
63%. So it's team's previous margin. They lost by 45 to 14. The team is unranked. It's a conference game. And their opponent in the game coming up is ranked between 1 and 6.
I would call that significant.
It's a significant trend. 63%. I'm in.
I'm still tapped out.
I've got one at 9:30. What about you?
I'm done.
And Chase, it's all you, buddy.
Bringing it home, looking at St. Mary's at Gonzaga. I've actually got 2 plays in this game. I'm going St. Mary's plus 9.5. And I'm also going under 145.5 here. You got 2 evenly matched teams. I think just the big difference is the name of the team on the front of the jersey. This is a rivalry game, so I think that St. Mary's can actually keep this closer than that 9.5 point spread. So give me St. Mary's plus the 9.5. With rivalry games, I think they're going to be close. I think this might be a little bit of a defensive game. Let's go with the under there. So St. Mary's 9.5 and under 145.5.
I do love them Gales, and they play slow as fuck. They've always played super slow. So yeah, I like the underplay there, Chase.
See, I hate the Lakers. What mid-major is better, St. Louis or Miami of Ohio? Let's make some money, says St. Louis.
I would say St. Louis.
I say St. Louis is not close.
It's tough with Miami of Ohio because they've had a horseshoe up their ass this entire season, with clutch buckets at the end of the games to win things. So I don't know. I think that, that's a team that's closer to losing a couple more games than they were to winning them. So I don't know. I say St. Louis personally. Billikens. Go Billikens.
Hell yeah. Last play would be Chase. We're all done. We're all tapped out. You guys want to go through the picks real quick that you had? Just lay them all out real quick for the people, and then we'll get to the round robins and parlays and whatnot.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll start us off. Let me get my glasses on here. I got Wake Forest plus 6. I've got Oklahoma on the money line versus Texas. I've got Arizona State over 163.5. I've got Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee State under 141. I got Southern Utah and Abilene Christian under 149. I got Davidson Richmond under 142. I got Texas State on the money line versus Old Dominion. I got Bradley plus 2 versus Drake and a little sprinkle on that money line for Bradley. I got Oklahoma State money line. Those are my plays, baby. Chase, what do you got?
11 o'clock, we got Texas Tech -5 at UCF. At 12, I've got Texas A&M plus 3.5 at Georgia. And then I'm also taking Utah State at home -5.5. 1 p.m., I'm taking the over in the SMU and Louisville game, 161.5. And then I'm taking Ohio State plus 4. 3:30, we've got BYU plus 4.5. 4 o'clock, we got the under in the Indiana-UCLA game, 142. We're taking Arkansas -6.5. But if you can get Arkansas -1 million, I encourage you to jump on that. Then I've also got Tennessee -5.5 at 7:30, and then I'll wrap it up with St. Mary's plus 9.5 and the under 145.5 in that game.
UCF plus 5.5 and plus 192. Vatech plus 12 in the hook and plus 652. Georgia -3.5. UCLA -3.5. The Creighton Blue Jays plus 8 and plus 295 on the money line.
I would have had more, but I sunk a decent amount of my bankroll on Nebraska money line just for the fuck of it on Tuesday. So,
Jesus.
Hey,
triple whale play.
Eric, it was close. I was pretty close to hitting that.
I was pretty close with Jennifer Lopez.
Maybe should have cashed out. Maybe should have actually just bet the spread.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whatever. Round robins, boys. I'll just do my round robin real quick. It's really just Wake Forest, Oklahoma, OK State, and Texas State. There's my round robin.
Taking Utah State -5.5, the over 161.5 for SMU Louisville, BYU plus 4.5, Arkansas -6.5, St. Mary's plus 9.5. And we're going to play that as a parlay as well, which is plus 22.32.
Creighton, Vatech, and UCF. That's mine.
And then I've got 2, I'll call them 2 very stupid but in different ways parlays. Eric, you may know my taking big favorites on the money line parlay did not hit last week. So we're trying a different approach. I got 2 different ones, 2 different angles here. Here's how they're going to go. I've got one called the coin flip mega parlay. in which I took every game that was a 1.5 point spread or less, and I picked a team in those games, just straight up on the money line. Those teams are West Carolina, Oklahoma, East Tennessee, UT Arlington, James Madison, Texas State, Tarleton State, Oklahoma State, Dartmouth, St. Bonaventure, Cal Riverside, Northwestern, North Texas, SIU Edwardsville, and Wyoming, all parlayed together. That's a 12,000 to 1 odds.
That sounds about right.
Jesus Christ.
So I bet $1 to win $12,753.
So this is real. This is just random. I'm looking at Bracket Matrix right now, who's pretty legit at like projecting seating lines.
I know you're a big Bracket Matrix guy.
They have 4 of the top 8, so like 4 of the top 2 seeds in the tournament, all from the Big Ten.
That's kind of wild.
Michigan on the 1 line.
Yep.
And then Nebraska, Illinois, and Michigan State on the 2 line.
That'd be kind of wild.
I mean, that's insane. With Purdue on the 3. And then the next Big Ten is Iowa on the 8. Wisconsin on the 9. Then USC, UCLA, Ohio State, and Indiana all on the 11.
Jesus. And they probably won't win the tournament yet again.
Which one?
The Big Ten in general. When was
yeah.
the last time they won?
Michigan State back in the day.
Yeah. And then I did a dirty trend follower where I just looked up the best teams against the spread and bet them against the spread. Okay. Mercer minus 18, Stephen F. Austin minus 12.5, Portland State minus 3.5, Sam Houston minus 4, Miami of Ohio minus 17.5. Parlay together, 25 to 1.
Respect.
Yep.
Respect.
Yep. This is the stupid move where you start getting on a trend when these teams are like 16-2 against the spread already.
It's time for the trend to end.
That's when you hop on.
You know who hasn't covered the first half spread, I think, in the last 10 or 12 games?
Is it Nebraska?
No. Kentucky.
Oh. Take Arkansas minus whatever in the first half.
Shoot, man.
Any other takes or thoughts or vibes that you guys want to fire off before we dip out of here?
Can these guys who graduated from college just fucking start a job? Go fucking.
Dude, I heard there's like a potential guy who's played actual NBA games he's looking into.
Yeah, like, dude, like, give up the dream, dude. Just get the dream's over, man. You're not gonna fucking make it. The dream is fucking over. Just fucking be gone.
At least with the football guys, they could join the UFL.
Dude, I'd rather go play professional basketball in Israel than join the UFL. But that's me.
Eric's so anti-micropoli. I love it.
What did you say about micropoli?
Eric's like anti-micropoli. He'll send the horse mafia after you.
The commish. Unofficial commish of horse racing.
Follow that man out of Oaklawn. Still a great Twitter follow, even if he's not doing his show. Still a great Twitter follow. Always. Follow that man at eToff21 Sports everywhere. Always wonderful. Follow me at XFL Jim. Once I get my computer back, it's going to be a wave of content.
Too much porn.
No, dude, this thing is dead. I'll show it. I got it right here.
Too much porn, dude.
No, this thing's shot. It's dead. It lived a long life. 13 years is pretty decent.
Looks like it's already donated organs. It's just cracked wide open.
Oh god, it's been rough. It's been a rough time with it. But I'll have a computer. I won't have a computer for like 2 more weeks. So, but once I get it back, we're gonna have a backlog of stuff to go through. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week for some more awesome Saturday Gym Rats. Bye bye, everybody. Kisses.